What's up everyone, Timothy here, aka FCFan21, bringing you week 5 of the Burnt Out Draft League Ante Division. After a pretty strong start with going 2-0, the last couple of games there has been some sand in the engine and things haven't been going as well as I wanted them to go. Or I can say both of my opponents just simply outplayed me because they did. And this week we have a strong challenge ahead of us because we play against the league owner Steve Guy, coach of the Rookideez Nutz. Great team name. I keep saying it every time I play him. Great team name. And yeah, I basically have to lose, otherwise I will be kicked out of the competition. Nah, not really, but seriously, Steve is a tremendous guy and he has a very strong team. But before we go to his team, I have to make a announcement because we have made some changes to the team. Yeah, basically, I made two transactions. I wanted to get rid of Whimsicott because I really didn't feel like Whimsicott was performing that well on the team, and I wanted something else than Barraskewda in the rain. I feel like Kingdra is... I have Kingdra and I have Overquill as rain sweepers, and Barraskewda, even though it hits harder than the Overquill, I felt it was a little bit overkill, the Barraskewda. So I decided to drop those two Pokemon. And first of all, for the Barraskewda, we got Rookideez as a Terra Captain. So, let me rephrase that. We have now an Rookideez on a rain team, giving it 50% boost whenever it rains. With Water Bubble, giving another 50% boost, I believe, to all my water type moves. Plus, I can terrestrialize this thing for another 50% boost on my water type moves. I mean, even if a Pokemon is resistant to water types, nothing is going to like it. By the way, I said 50% boost to my water type moves. It doubles in power. And you can say, yeah, that's a 50% boost. No. Every multiplier gets first counted in before Water Bubble doubles that power. This is an insane hard-hitting Pokemon, I believe. But yeah, as you can maybe hear, I am really excited to use this in rain. So let's see if a Rookideez can do what I want it to do. And secondly, we dropped, like I said, the Whimsicott, and we got Toxicroak in return. Why Toxicroak over Whimsicott? Well, first, Whimsicott didn't feel right to me in this team. And Toxicroak has some nice synergy with it in a team. Besides it being a poison and fighting type and giving me a second poison type Pokemon, it has amazing priority moves with Sucker Punch, Bullet Punch, Vacuum Wave, so that's great. It can be a mixed attacker, and Dry Skin in rain heals Toxicroak, so that's also very great, because you're not clicking fire type moves all that easily in rain. So basically, rain plus dry skin is a great combination. So really looking forward to use Toxicroak as well. So with that out of the way, Steve's team. Steve, as you can see, has amazing offense in Chien-Pao, Slitherwing, Rotom Wash. A very bulky part of the team with Magneton, with an Eviolite, Slowking Galar, Skeledirge, Clefable, Gligar with an Eviolite, and the Rotom Wash. Cyclozar is great support, so even though he does not have a lot of Pokemon with just 9, The Pokemon that he picked have some great synergy with double unaware on both the Scaladurge and Clefable, so setup is very annoying to do against them. Magneton and Gligar both have a 4x weakness but are also his Terra Captains. And yeah, just some great physical threats in Chien-Pao and Slitherwing. Very tough opponent, indeed. These are the 6 that I think he'll bring. I think Scaladurge is not going to be there because in a rain team, against a rain team, Scaladurge doesn't seem all that great. Same basically goes for the Gligar. Even though it's a Terra Captain, I think Magneton can do more against my team than the Gligar can. And last but not least, I don't see Cyclizar coming for some reason. Not sure why, but yeah, I think the Clefable, the Glowking, and the Rotom Wash are gonna be a bulky offensive core with Magneton, and Chien-Pao and Slitherwing both go full offensive and try to break or chip down my team. So what am I going to bring against these 9 Pokemon of Steve? First up, we bring Kingdra, aka Pumpits. With enough speed to outspeed a Choice... no, not Choice Scarf. Well, yeah, a Choice Scarf. Either Choice Scarf or +1 after Rapid Spin. Cyclizar. Only thing that is able to outspeed me in rain is a Choice Scarf Chien-Pao. And yeah, I don't see him bring Choice Scarf Chien-Pao just to deal with Kingdra. Weather Ball to have a Stab Water type move. Hurricane, mainly there for the Slitherwing, but I want to be able to deal with it. Ice Beam is there for things like set Cyclizar. And Terra Blast Ground to deal with Pokemon like Magnetons, like the Galarian Slowking. So yeah, this thing is here to either break or after other Pokemon have broken down his team, sweep the team. Of course, Pelipper, the elevator operator, cannot stay on the bench this game with Swift Swim Kingdra. So I brought fully specially defensive Pelipper, mainly because offensive Chien-Pao always 2 shots. No, it doesn't matter if I go max defensive or 8 points in defense. It will always 2-hit KO Pelipper with at least a Life Orb, I believe. So, also Slitherwing doesn't have that great of a matchup into Pelipper, so I'm totally not worried about Slitherwing against Pelipper. So, yeah, being especially bulky made more sense in this matchup. Hurricane and Weather Ball as the 2 offensive moves, because I don't think he has something that can resist both water and flying type, so that's great. Protect and Roost. Protect is there for a possible choice band Chien-Pao, so I can scout damage and switch out accordingly. But also for first impression on the Slitherwing for scouting to see if something has an electric type move against Pelipper. Always good to know, and Roost of course to keep Pelipper as healthy as possible with the Damp Rock to maximize rain turns. Spaceman, the Araquanid, I forgot to mention his nickname. Spaceman, amazing song by Electric Callboy, by the way. Max Fizz Death, Impish Nature, so this thing can take at least 2 hits from the Chien-Pao, I believe, with the Choice Band. Liquidation, Infestation, Mirror Coat, and Endeavor as the moveset. Holding an Assault Vest. This thing is all over the place and I love it. Basically, I can take physical hits pretty well with my investment. I can take special hits pretty well with my natural bulk on the special defensive side and the Assault Vest. I can deal big damage with Liquidation because Water Bubble and Rain and Terra Water if I decide to click the Terra button on Araquanid. Mainly if Kingdra doesn't need the Ground Terra during the game. Liquidation for main damage, Infestation to trap something in that doesn't want to stay in against a Araquanid, Mirror Coat for something like a Magneton that deals about 50% if he is max special attack modest with this spread. So yeah, if he wants to go for whatever, I click Mirror Coat and do big damage, unless yeah, Champo switches in, then it doesn't do any damage because Mirror Coat is a psychic type move and it does not work against Champo. And lastly but not least, Endeavor. If I know Spaceman will barely live a hit against something very bulky, I can click Endeavor and basically bring that bulky Pokemon down to low HP so it can be revenge killed by something else other than Araquanid. Very interested to see how Araquanid will do this week. We have Screamtail, aka Kevin, fast enough to outspeed a Rotom Wash without a Choice Scarf. Next thing on the speed list was Cyclizar, so yeah, Kevin is not going to outspeed that. Psychic as the only damaging move, with Stealth Rock, Baton Pass and Wish. Basically, Wish passing around and keeping things healthy. Keeping hazards on my opponent's side of the field is great for Pokemon like the Skeledirge and a Qianpao. And yeah, Psychic in case I need to hit something. It was either Psychic or Fairy. Maybe I am going to switch Psychic out for Dazzling Gleam, but you'll see that in the battle. Still debating on whether or not I should do it. And yeah, a lot of special investment because physical investment, because on the special side it won't be hitting as hard. They won't hit me for, or most things don't hit me for super effective damage. So physical investment to take hits from Qianpao and Slitherwing seems pretty smart to me. We bring Iron Threads, the Techno Train, max attack, adamant nature, with again enough speed to outspeed non-scarfed Rotom Wash. Earthquake, Iron Head, knockoff, rapid spin with the expert belt, so I can hit things super hard when it's super effective. Earthquake is great into things like Skeledirge because I always two-shot it with the expert belt. It's great into the Slowking. Iron Head is for Qianpao, and knockoff is just great support basically. So yeah, Techno Train is a somewhat bulky support set to help me keep Pokemons in check. And last but not least, we have every time we touch the Overquill as another Swift Swim, Rain Sweeper, Poison Jab, Crunch, Liquidation with Swords Dance, holding the Life Orb. Basically, set up Swords Dance and go to town to its team because the combination of Poison Jab, Crunch and Liquidation in Rain is very hard for Steve to switch into. So I really think if I can, for example, fake him out with the Kingdra, making him believe that's my Rain Sweeper and this is going to be a answer to the Qianpao, that's totally fine with me. So yeah, these are the 6 Pokemon that I am going to bring against Steve. Yeah, let's make contact with them and jump into the battle, shall we? So here we are with Steve, and let's have a look-see. Terra Ground on the Magneton. Interesting. We see no Dirge, we see no Gligar, and we see no... What was the final one? No Dirge, no Gligar, no... Now I want to know. No Dirge, no Gligar, no Slitherwing. That's it. And I've been prepping so hard for that Slitherwing. Poor me. So, what am I going to lead off with? Techno Train looks pretty decent because there's only Wash that can hurt it, but I outspeed the Rotom Wash. I could lead Kevin to get up my rocks. And he does have Spin. but he doesn't know my set, so not sure if he likes that. I think yeah, what do I think? Let's start Kevin. Rotom Wash, I thought so. Screen Tail against Washing Machine. Doesn't do much if he is defensive. If he is offensive, 41. Let's say he's choice specs. I don't mind that at all. We click rocks, probably into a Volt Switch. And okay, he's not scarfed. Volt Switch 19%. So you are definitely not probably something like heavy duty boots. And 19% means it's not offensive. Yeah. Good to know. But now Slowking Galar comes in. And Sludge Bomb without investment does hurt me a lot. So going out into my Iron Threads looks like the way to go. And Cloaking is lefties, right? Oh no, it's Kevin. Cloaking is boots. Let's see. Threads comes in. Future sight. That's fine actually. Let's click knock off and see what item he wants to get rid of. The only reasonable switch in he has is the Rotom Wash. Future Sight into Technotrain is fine. Into Scream Tail is fine as well. So there we go. Big damage, no boots. Chilly Reception, that's fine I guess. But 56 with knockoff means he is max fizz death. Let's say bold. Yes. And I even got a low roll. Okay, and then we have the Cyclizar. Knockoff again seems pretty good. E-Belt, don't really care that much honestly, so I can just click knockoff here. Rapid Spin, that's fine. 10%, damn. Crit, ooh, sorry bro. 28. Slowking Galar. 28, yes. And Cyclizar. Rapid Spin did 10%, so that looks offensive to me. Huh. If he has Temper Flare, he cannot kill me from here. I mean, the hard switch into Rotom Wash is pretty safe, I guess. No move. 2 Pokemon with boots already gone. Nice. Yeah, EQ. U-turn, that's fine, I guess. I mean, he probably has to go Rotom here, so... And as long as I get Pelipper in the back, I can chip down on... Yeah, okay, that's fair switch. Of course. But as long as I can keep Pelipper in the back, that means I won't get intel on his team. With 2 Pokemon, both with the Regenerator, so that's annoying, but not the end of the world. Will-O-Wisp. Thank God I switched there. That's a very good switch for me. Stealth Rocks into his Volt Switch. But whatever comes in. Okay, Cyclizar. How much do I do into Cyclizar? Scream Tail. 46, and he has no more item. I don't know. Rapid spin and U-turn 9%. Cycles are against threats. Temper flare, U-turn. Yeah, that's U-turn 9.0. And oh, you didn't need to see that. Rapid spin 10%. Let's say jolly. Okay, it could be. It should be max attack with probably jolly nature. And let's say at least a lot of speed investment. Enough to outspeed Screamtail at max. So that's this. So Screamtail can pick up a KO here. 46. Psychic has a big chance to 2-hit. The rapid spin is probably gonna hurt a bit, but did it throw up a wish? I did not. That's psychic. U-turn. Okay. Something is gonna take a psychic here. Probably, if I had to guess, the Glow King. Future Sight Chili. Yeah, Glow King. So we chipping that thing down, which is nice. We've seen Chili, we've seen Future Sight. I wouldn't be surprised if he just clicked Chili here, so I'm clicking Wish. Yeah, there we go. He hasn't seen my full set yet, he hasn't seen Baton Pass. Which, if he brings out Cyclozar, I'm probably gonna click. Yeah. Am I? Huh. I mean, if he clicks Rapid Spin, I get back up to full at the end of the turn. And I chip it down with Psychic, so yeah. Okay, I get back up around full health. He can click U-turn here. And I'm getting up rocks, so... Magneton. Probably has Flash Cannon, right? So let's see. Screamtail against Magneton. Specs. Flash Cannon kills. But he can never outspeed me unless he's Scarfed, and if he's Choice Scarf, Flash Cannon will not kill. So, with that in mind, I am clicking Baton Pass. And I get out of there. Ooh, he stays in, okay. And he did not Terrestrialize. I can go into Kingdra. Take whatever hit he wants to go for. There is Snow up now. I'm not doing all that much. He is Terra Ground, by the way. Ooh, nice. I'm going into Kingdra, I guess. Yep, 36. That's choice specs, right? Yeah. No. 36% is not specs. Metal Coat. Could be Metal Coat. Actually, and with that I am -1, so he Still cannot kill me. And even if he goes for Terra Ground here... What's his ice switching, by the way? Still Rotom, I guess. Decisions. But Death Drop is annoying. For real. I think I am clicking Weather Ball here. And let's see what he wants to go for. 13 turns in, still no kills. Huh. Oh man. Did I make any progress? Yeah, I have his Regenerator mons on low health, so this is coming in at around 81. So somewhat chipped. Rotom Wash, that's, I mean, acceptable, 18%. Let's have a look. Wash. 18% seems like max HP, so this is Fizz Death. Good to know. We're getting out of there. Volt Switch, that's fine, that's fair. That's every whatever it is that I can think of. And we go back to Magneton, I guess. Specs. And let's say Metal Coat, because that's the damage that made most sense into Kingdra. Because 36.1, we didn't see Life Orb proccing, no. 5%. Not gonna lie, his switching around is annoying, for sure. He doesn't want to proc his whatchamacallit, his Terra as well. Funny. He didn't proc, so I think Techno Train is actually a good switch in here. Yeah, it pretty much is. If he goes for Terra Ground, I still do a hefty chunk. 36. Bro, what is this? Yeah, I know I'm probably trapped, right? Could also go for the knockoff here. Ooh, interesting. Knockoff does do equal amounts of damage, so also catches the Rotom on switch in. Let's do that. Yes! Let's go! 26%, Rocky Helmet Rotom, okay. So this is Fizz Death, I reckon. Wash. Knockoff, 26. Yes, defensive. No more item, and he is at 32%. So I am definitely not having a KO at this range, so Kevin comes in. And basically he Will-O-Wisp, that's again fine, because I can throw up a wish. Ooh, annoying. Psychic. Where's my Speed drop? Come on, guys. Oh well. With the Rotom Wash is pretty low though. That's nice. The annoying part is I cannot, at least I think I cannot throw up a Wish with Screamtail against Magneton without losing it. Metal Coat. Yeah, Flash Cannon is going to wreck me. Especially if this is Analytic. I do not know if it's Sturdy or Analytic yet. It's probably Analytic based on the damage it has done. So yeah, I cannot throw up a Wish here at 89% though. The Iron Threads, even though with Terra Ground, is still doing a lot of damage. Am I willing to throw away Screamtail and Techno Train in this instance? I don't think so. Okay, luckily. Thank God, at least. Has he seen Life Orb? Yes, he has. I think it's time. And if the Rotom Wash comes in, Wash against Kingdra. Ooh, uninvested, non-terrestrialized Terra Blast is knocking it out. And against Magneton, again Metal Coat. This is annoying to do every single time. Terra Ground has a chance to kill if he is max speed. Don't think he is though. But he doesn't know my set yet, so I'm clicking Terra Blast, and I still have Overquill in the back in case he gets a kill here, I guess. And take on sweeping duties. Worst case scenario, I still do decent damage, actually. And I haven't done direct damage into Magneton yet, so getting intel on max speed or max HP, which I think I can think what it is, but yeah. Let's go. Got the right prediction, and the Raw Terra Blast does it. Let's go! Cyclozar comes in. I do not have my Zoroark, so Cyclozar. Rapid Spin into Kingdra is always a KO at this range. But we have Screamtail. Really, Screamtail so far MVP of this game. And Wish, because he's probably U-turning into Magneton. And now Magneton Specs Metal Coat against Araquanid, and I like those numbers. Huh. Okay. Hello, Qianpao. What are you doing here? Let's see. Qianpao Bandits into let's say Pelipper. I am getting back how much HP? Half of Screamtail, so 433. That's 215 to 16. So I will stay pretty much healthy after the Wish. So And if I switched out into Araquanid. Yeah, if he... I cannot... Yeah, I need to go into Pelipper here. Crunch, 89%. So you are adamant, Jolly. Whew. And Icicle Crash into Araquanid is not a problem. Into Overquill it pretty much is. So we go into Araquanid in the rain. And I think we go Terra Water Liquidation here. And let's wreck some stuff. I am very thankful I went for the wish with Screamtail, because keeping Pelipper healthy for a bit longer is such a deal breaker here. Especially with this thing still around. He's probably calculating to see if he needs to swap as well. Oh, but he is 100% banded. Wait. He went for Crunch. Crunch is a 2-shot into Araquanid and into Overquill. Has a chance to kill. Me no likey. Honestly. P-Jab is doing much. Oh, imagine if I had Reversal on this set. Crunch into Araquanid. Rain. Water. Definitely kills. I could also sack Kingdra here. I think I'm gonna sack Kingdra. Because there's still a Clefable on the board. And Magneton is still on the board. So I don't think Kingdra makes that much sense to keep around. And let's be honest, he has one life orb hit in him. And if he switches and I can get my hit off with Kingdra. Because even Cyclizar Boots, Kingdra, yeah, takes a lot of damage. And Ice Beam, yeah, okay. Whew. He is taking his sweet time calking, I guess. There we go. Cyclizar comes in. As expected, I am clicking Weather Ball because Ice Beam is a likely knockout. Ice Beam is a likely knockout, but he has a free switch into Magneton that I do not want to give him. So I'm clicking Weather Ball. Which still... Bye bye! And you cannot get your spin off. So... Kingdra is gone. And that means Overquill can sweep here, right? Cyclizar. If he is +1 into my Overquill in the rain, I still outspeed him. Right? 576. Yeah, he cannot go any faster than that, so I'm clicking Swords Dance and see what he wants to go for. Body Slam. Oh, thank God. I would have cried if he got the para there. So, no more Cyclizar. Nice. That's one of his 2 regenerators down. And at +2, he might be into some trouble. Magneto. Magneton. Specs +2 if he is max HP. Crunch should always kill. Probably Eviolite then, I guess. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Gives me a free Techno Train skill, I guess. Let's see. Threats. Knock off with Eviolite. Could still kill. If he goes into Cloaking, I can always EQ from there, so. And if either Clefable or Gempo come in, I mean, that's fine by me. Especially if he brings in Clefable, I will be so happy. Yeah, okay, that's understandable. EQ. Is he going to give me the Cloaking? He is! He is! Okay. So he thinks he can... Oh. Magneton is not gone yet. He thinks he can win with Gempo at this point. Which I don't fully agree on. But I think I have to let him get Techno Tree. No, I think I go into Pelipper, sack it, have 8 turns of rain for Araquanid. I think that's the best order of plays here. Yes. That's my... Oh, I forgot Overquill. Oopsie. You gone. No. You gone. And... You gone. And... Chien. Bow. Adamant, Swords Dance. Araquanid is always killing. And Crunch is doing 40 to 60%. Let's go! Clefable. Let's see. If he is max Life Orb, I am at 104. I am literally 1 point out of range, unless he's Modest. Modest gives... And if I go out into Screamtail, I mean, I either do massive damage into it and find out, or find, yeah, the odds of killing me is could also click Endeavor, because if I lose 95 HP from the 104 I have, means I am left with 9 HP. So that leaves this Revenge killable. Let's do that. Let's go. And now threats can sweep from this point on. Right? I mean, should be. Threats is faster than everything on the field, so... Iron Head? I recommend it did amazing, by the way. I think this should be game for me, in my advantage. There goes that. And there's no way Magneton is going to outspeed me, right? Let's go! We got it! We got it, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, this was a doozy. Keeping Techno Train alive with only 3 HP was such a massive deal. Dear God, Steve, your team is so annoying. I knew it from the start, of course. I mean, I think I already said so in team building and all, but dear God, this is an annoying team to break down, and we did it. Oh, this is such a huge relief, in case you did not notice. Well, we are back on track, I hope, for at least for making playoffs. So, yes. Let me know down below how hyped you are, because I am pretty hyped because of this win. And oh, Steve, you made me work for this. Really, this was an intense battle, and I really want to thank you for having the battle with me, and of course the viewers for watching this with me. I'm signing off because I need to start cooking, and yeah, see ya next week. Bye.